Okay, less is more, so in that vein, wetting wet, this is on £90 rough paper, the 45mm large one Ranson Hake, and going to wet it all over. It takes quite a bit of wetting, this one. It's a great paper. Okay, and while that's wet, put in a nice wash of raw sienna, but not strong. All over the painting with it. Just going to do a sort of an estuary. Okay, now this paper will expand. Well, the Fabriano does too, doesn't it? But, so it's like that. Let's put in a bit of a Payne's grey. This is a, oops, this is a Ron Ranson sky with alizarin and a bit of Payne's. Remember, the colours dry, much lighter. Board's about 30 degrees. Bring the sky right down. Nice sort of gentle clouds in the bottom. Bit of alizarin, more alizarin in there. Okay, that would do. Reclip the paper. Been out for a bike ride with the old men this morning. Keep our old joints supple. I'm not the oldest. I'm an 83-year-old. We got him fit. Now he can do 10-12 miles through two or three parks. We do the Wandle Trail. It's our local river, or Surrey Chalk Stream, as it's more famously known. And most of it you can ride along on tracks, mostly dedicated for walking and cycling. Usually have usual contretemps with a dog owner who lets his dog run wild. Okay, now that's quite a nice little sky there. Let's put a little bit of blue in, I think. You can do that with this paper. You can't do with the Fabriano, not at this stage. So a bit of a cup of tea. So I think it's just a bit of just all adds. I've got a cup of tea here. It's getting cold, so I'm going to have to start drinking it. Okay, so that's lovely and flat now. We're going to just give it a bit of a dry, but not too much. I'm going to imagine this is the River Colne, C-O-L-N-E, that runs from the Blackwater estuary to Colchester and a bit beyond. It's not navigable right up to Colchester now, not with yachts or largest craft, but then getting to Wivenhoe, it's still a working dock. We do a lot of quarrying around there, and I'm going to paint, and my idea of looking across the estuary from behind, there's like a dyke all the way along the coast here against storm surge, and looking across the other side we've got a sort of some not distant but we've got, I can't remember what it's called now, it's the area where they do this quarrying here. Oh, well, they've got Arles for quarry, but there's a lovely village the other side of here. Okay, so we'll do that. So we'll put the bank in. Bit of burnt umber, but not too much burnt umber. Row hedge, that's it. But I'm making this up, this isn't going to be accurate. But it's a lovely spot. I've walked along here with my brother-in-law many times, my wife. So we just imagine that Colchester is to the right. Let's get a bit of variety in there. Trees. Okay, that's a little bit of dark in there, a bit of sienna and a bit of ultramarine. The paper's a bit wet from this really, but I'll dry it off a bit more. Right, headphones off. Let's get in some more detail there. And then I'll straighten up those the beach or the mud. Sort of fields as well, quarries. Okay, put a bit of dark on that horizon there. I often forget that a lot of you paint along with us. And I tend to think that everybody's sort of an advanced painter, but I realise you're not, of course. Right, let's just straighten that horizon up. I can always come back to that. Okay, we'll put a bit of water. Well, not a lot. Bit of nondescript for the sea. The sparkle. I'm going to put a bank under this, which will cover up the actual low tide mud and salt marsh, sandfire. A lot of that would pitch a load here. That'll do. Don't need any more than that. Give that a try. Right. Fast forward, go. I might lift out some of that background, it's just a little bit dark, so go back to that. That'll do. Wouldn't have thought there was much along there, but That's the water's edge. It's quite a deep channel here, and I think they still dredge it. Otherwise, ships wouldn't. The cargo boats go up here to load up from the quarries, all the ballast. Okay. Right, now we'll do this bank, we'll put in a warmer bank, it's got hedges on. You actually look through some hedges on the dike, which I'm really going to paint, but I'm going to paint it from behind the dike. Right, so let's have some bit of cad yellow, bit of burnt sienna, which I like. When you do this, vary the colours, don't have it all the same. Water. Keep some sparkle in it, let's have a bit of green. But a little bit of sparkle, not a lot, otherwise it would become just a little bit mannered. But look, you can really go mad with this sort of paper. It's very forgiving. Now, little various colours. Put some more greens in a minute. There is actually like a small lagoon behind. In this, eels, all sorts of wildlife. Right, so I want to mix that cadmium yellow with the burnt sienna. I think it's a good mix. And we can put in some burnt umber with that. On a bright day. Okay, now a little bit of Payne's grey in that umber. Bit of green. Right, don't want to do too much of this one here. Just go over that, I think. Okay, put a bit of a hedge in on that. One on here. A bit dry. Using a bit of palette colour here. Okay, I'll change that. I mean, this is just a doodle really, but they're quite fun to get lost in. Some nice autumny colours. Autumn's well underway. Okay. Don't overdo this. put a, oh I know, I was going to lift out some, wasn't I? I like simple statements. It's not easy painting. It's very hard to leave out extraneous details, stuff you don't really need. And then throw the kitchen sink at it. Might put a bit of raw sienna back over that. Catch a bit of light. Oh, I might not. What's that? Right, I'm just going to put some bluey just breaking the oh no, it's not going to work, is it? Now those reflections just would not be there. I'm going to take them out. Looks a bit better. Just knock that out there. Okay, so this is all cool colours, this is all lovely and warm and bright. Got a bit of green in there. Let's get a new clean cloth here. I'll put in a couple of birds and I might put in a figure or two. So let's get the rig up. And birds. Quite a simple sky this. Okay, that'll do for that. Small heads. Okay, that'll do. If there's any more than that really, I'll sign it. There's absolutely no fences along here. So it's the Colne estuary. The horizon's not a horizon on the sea there. But that doesn't matter. Let's just put it in the mount, have a look at it. Try the dark one. So there we are, a very simple River Colne, River No. We're not really straight there, are we? Okay, that'll do. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, folks. See you soon. Goodbye.